Hello everybody, this is Yousef and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to have a new fusion of Mexican and Persian dish combined, and that's going to be Kabob Koobideh Burrito. Let's go over the ingredients and start making it. This is 1 kilogram ground beef, and this is something that I bought it from grocery store. The way it is a 12%. Although authentic of the Kabob Koobideh is a 60-40 between a shoulder of beef, meat of ribs of lamb. That's how they make the Kabob Koobideh original and authentic. But I choose this couple reasons for it. First of all, it's very hard to find a butcher. They carry both meat and also they're gonna mix it for you. So I made the Kabob Koobideh the way that I'm showing you for a long time, at least once a week, and this is a perfect Kabob Koobideh. Here, beside that, I need actually I need 2, this is for something else, 2 large onion, which you have to grind it and take the juice out. For the side dish, I need the 3 tomato, you can have it 4, 5, whatever. A bunch of parsley, need 2 teaspoons salt, 1 teaspoon black pepper, 3 teaspoons sumac, and this is something that might be also new to you. This is, they call it musir. Musir is a dry shallot like this. You have to soak it in a hot water for a couple of hours, then you make it in a very small pieces and mix it with the yogurt. So you make sauce out of that or side dish out of that. For the first thing first, you have to chop our onion or grind our onion and we take the juice out. I'll show you how. There is a couple things that you can do. Do it by hand and grind it like this, or use a grinder by the machine or processor. I'm going to use my small food processor and make that, because it's going to be way much easier and the result is going to be the same. So I'm cutting these to small sizes because I'm going to put it in a food processor. So I use 2 of my onion. And the onion supposed to be the ratio for the onion to meat. For 1 kilogram, you need about 250 grams of onion, but after you taking the juice out. So let's grind this, and we're gonna look at it if it's enough or not. Then we might add the onion if we need some. The reason that I'm making this food, because the burrito is something that almost everybody loves, and Kabob Koobideh is something that almost everybody loves. So it's a good combination and it goes together very well. So I decided to make, because I made it a couple times myself. I love that so much, I thought maybe just share it with you guys. So my food processor is right here, the very small one I use, and putting all this onion inside and doing it, 5-6 times of pause, and then we take it and take the juice out, and we are going to be done with that part of the processing. Here you go. Look at it, how nice it is. This is what we want. For taking the juice out, we use a little strainer here, and easily we can take the juice out. Look at this, so much of juice out of this. You can throw it away, or you can use this for marinating chenge or chicken kebab. It's going to be a very good thing for marination. All right, so let's find out how many grams is this one. Okay, here's go. Turn this on. Should show 0. Okay, it's 387. So it is a little bit too much. Is it something around like a 250 to 300? That would be the perfect. This is what we're going to use. All right, the best time to add the spices is right now to add it to your onion. So it goes to tablespoon salt, 2 teaspoons salt, 1 teaspoon black pepper. You can add a little bit hot pepper or red pepper if you like to. This is a 3 teaspoon smoke. Okay, I tell you something. Most of the commercial kebab or restaurants, they add a little bit of the baking soda. The reason that they added 2 things. First of all, it makes it fluffy and also makes it stick together. So it's up to you. If you want to add the baking soda, make sure not to add too much, just a little bit, about 1/4 of teaspoon, that would be enough. But I'm not going to use it. Now, we add the beef. It's a time to mix them together. Let me wear my gloves so don't offend people, okay? All right, you just do this really aggressively, and it might take 5-6 minutes, but you have to do it. By the way, I also add a little bit, this is personal, is not something originally they put on that one. It's about 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder. This is me, but as I said, it's my ingredients and I love it. And you never taste the garlic in that, but it adds a flavor. And another thing about, just the authentic Koobideh, which I said, usually is a 60-40%, 60% of the shoulder of beef and 40% lamb ribs meat. And the fat on that one is actually between 25 to 35%, which for me is too much fat. That's what I use, always the same kind of ratio. It's about like a 12% to 15% fat. And I always use a regular ground beef, and I'm not going to just, mix the lamb and a beef, because the lamb has a little bit smell that my family doesn't like it at all. So then I have to eat it myself. So for that reason, I used to make it with the 100% beef. And look at this. When it stick to your hand like this, it's going to stick to the skewer. So very nice. Look at this. Just stick to it. I put it aside for about an hour or so to all the spices gets together, and at the same time I do the rest of the preparation. All right, these are parsley. We need just the leaves, and it was washed clean, and I just took some of the leaves, and it's just about like a handful. It depends on how many burritos you want to make. Just chop it a little bit, a little rough. You don't have to be very small. So That's nice enough. By the way, did I mention that for burrito we need a tortilla? And that should be burrito tortilla, and that's what it is for. You see, that's a big one. All right? Now, this condiment that you're making right now, we need the parsley, onion, okay. Make sure you just separate them like this and mix this with our parsley. What else we have to put on this one is a sumac. All right. This is what we need to just put over the kebab in a tortilla. Probably most of you know the sumac. It's the spices that mostly in the Middle East they use it, like Iran, Turkey, Arabic country, and it's wild plant that they take that and there is a little bit things after the flour is going to be left on the plant. They get that and just grind it to make the sumac. Okay, now we are good with this part. Now let's, I clean up here, then I come back, I talk about our sauce. For making a sauce for this one, I chose to make a musto musir. Musir is just, as I know, is dry shallot. And I put it in hot water for about like 2 hours, then it's going to be very soft. Now we have to chop this in a small pieces like this, and then we're going to mix it with the yogurt and just add a little bit of salt, and that's it. This is going to be absolutely tasty, and that's the only thing that I know they make with the musir. I don't know if there is any other use for it, but the taste is unbelievable. It's a musir, sear is a garlic. It does have a little bit of the garlic taste, but it's not smelly like that, and your bread is not gonna just be as bad as garlic. All right, here's our must, which is yogurt. You can use any kind of yogurt, but Greek is going to be wonderful if you have that. Okay, then mix this. As I said, a little bit of salt. All right, we're done. We're also going to grill the tomatoes. And these are a little bit big, so I just have to cut them. If it's a small, you don't have to cut them in half. Now it's the time to sear our kebab. For that, we need a warm water to wet your hand. So I can put the gloves on that no more. And before you take just about like 80 to 100 grams of your meat mixture, just go a few times like this. Then I started from here and go down. One more time. Other side. This is actually the hardest part, but we have a complete video, one video about how to make kebab koobideh. If you don't get it here, you can watch that. And also I have a video how to make your kebab not to fall off. All right, and just close both ends, and it's gonna be like this. Here, one more. Just with your hand, grab as much as you can, but it's a normal, it's 100 to 120 grams in a restaurant or professional. But depends on your size of the grill. You can, choose the size that you want, and 80 to 100 is perfect for the home. Okay, as soon as you stick there, wet your hand again and go from the top to bottom by pushing your fingers together and hand. Okay, so for just making it the final, use your 2 fingers, these 2. You don't have to use the rest of the hand here. All right, so just try to make this close on the top and go down like this. I'm going to finish the rest and I see you soon. We're done with this. Now I'm going to make my grill ready. Make sure when you put it, the first few minutes, just turn every 5 to 10 seconds to prevent of just falling down. And also this side seems is more flame. You have to control that. And the other side. When you start flaming, make sure reduce the heat if you use the gas grill. Traditionally, they use the charcoal grill, but this is very convenient for me. Just connected to the city gas, and also this grill I brought it from Iran. Makes it life much easier for me. So when I finish it up, I see you. It's a show time. Your rice, a little bit of saffron rice. Time for your tomatoes. And your kebab. And your condiment. A little bit of sauce that I made, if you like. All right. And now I'm wrapping it. I hope that you don't want to mess it up. Not bad, huh? Let's cut this. here is Kabob Koobideh Burrito. And extra sauce here. More condiment. And as Persians say, Nusha Jan. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope you liked that. And I really thank you for your support. Thank you so much for the people that's sharing my videos. Until next time with another video, bye.